Hi, I'm Felix. I work at Citizens Advice. I help people work out what they can do if they've been treated unfairly. If someone's treated you unfairly, it can be very upsetting, and it can affect many areas of your life. You might be able to take action to get compensation or to get the organisation to make changes. If you want to take action, it's worth checking that what happened fits the legal definition of discrimination. If you want to take legal action, you should definitely check this. If you've experienced discrimination, you can use a specific law about discrimination called the Equality Act. For example, you can make a formal complaint or take legal action using this law. If you haven't experienced discrimination, you might be able to take action using different laws, or you can report what happened to the police or a support service. In this video, I'll show you the 3 steps you need to follow to check if you've been discriminated against. After watching this video, you can use our online advice to follow each step. There are lots of things that might feel like discrimination, but aren't covered under the Equality Act. It's important to follow all 3 steps so you can take the right action for your situation. You'll need to think about what happened and what made it unfair. If it's difficult to think about, you can use our advice with someone close to you who knows what happened. Step 1. The first thing you'll need to check is if you were treated unfairly because of a protected characteristic. There are 9 protected characteristics. These are specific things about you, like your race, your gender, and if you're disabled. The protected characteristics don't cover everything about you, so make sure you check the full list in our online advice. Step 2. The second thing to check is the situation where you were treated unfairly. The Equality Act says it's discrimination if certain people or services treat you unfairly. For example, your employer, the job centre, or the NHS. There is a list of all the people and organisations in our online advice. Step 3. The last thing to check is what type of discrimination it could be. There are certain types of behaviour that count as discrimination. You'll need to check that what happened meets the legal definition of at least one of these types. All of the types of discrimination are explained in more detail in our online advice. So, here are the 3 steps again. Check it was because of a protected characteristic, check the situation where you were discriminated against, and check what type of discrimination it was. You can use this advice page, Check if you've experienced discrimination, to work through these steps. There are time limits for taking legal action about discrimination. If you think you might need to go to court, it's worth doing these 3 checks as soon as you can. If you think you've experienced discrimination, you should seek legal advice. Whether it's against the law or not, being discriminated against can have a big impact on your mental health. If you're struggling, it's worth talking to someone. This could be family, a friend, or an organisation like Mind or Samaritans. You can find their contact details on our website.